Good morning, and it is Tuesday morning, and it is the 4th of July. Now, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that yesterday we celebrated our 4th of July with a picnic with a bunch of friends. We were discussing in yesterday's vlog what time the kids would actually go to sleep yesterday because of all the ice cream that they had. So I was spot on about the kids either A, not sleeping or not sleeping well. Lillian got up at 11:40.
Correction. The only one who didn't do well is the one who didn't have very much ice cream. Lillian was awful. She just had it. You saw when she had just barely any.
Yes, but it would have kicked in from what I ate about the time she got up.
Well, the other kids though, they went to bed just fine.
Yes, Grace woke up. Well, Lydia woke up at 11 something and I didn't know what she was doing. And I walked in and she sat up and I said, "You need to go potty?" And she just sat there smiling at me. It was the funniest thing. What? And then Grace woke up in the middle of the night, and then Lillian woke up at 11:40. In fact, in yesterday's vlog, I told you she was just getting up. She was wide awake. She was not ready to go back to sleep. In fact, I went to... Ours says it was 2 o'clock. I turned on some baby lullaby music from Amazon Prime. Put me to sleep, and it just bad night. So that's what this whole face is, this whole half asleep short night. But today is going to be a pretty normal day for us. Charity is going to be volunteering to be on call today. I'm on call tonight, and I think that's about what's going to happen. I'm going to weed some more. Art has to mow the lawn, and he's probably going to go to work. Charity made some blueberry muffins, a glass of milk. Well, she didn't make the milk. The cow made the milk. And then we have some grapes for our breakfast, and we're going to eat outside because it's glorious outside today. I am going to... What?
Excuse me.
What's you excited about this morning? You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Chicken.
Oh, you're going to do the chicken? Not the blanket. The blanket can't go to the chicken coop. That'd be really yucky. Okay? Why don't you put it up on the porch? I'm off to the garden to pick fresh lettuce and greens. We had our first greens on Sunday, and they were really, really good. But you have to pick them first thing in the morning or else they get wilty. Oh, so many weeds. But, oh, what is that over there? Is that a mouse?
I don't know.
What is it? Just went down the hole over there. Nope, it was a wren. Okay, thought for sure it was a mouse, but this is the bucket of greens that I got, and I will have to weigh it. Last time I got I think it was 6.5 ounces. I'm not sure how much this is, but this should be good for a meal or two. Here we go. Put all the greens in there and see how much we got. Hey, look at that. The same amount as last time. 6.5 ounces of greens. How do they look?
Like greens.
I was just going to say, you're going to say they look green. The kids are painting for me.
We're not painting, we're just using water.
But you're painting, you're helping.
Yeah, but I'm watching girls.
You are very helpful.
First I was pushing girls around, and I think we've done that for a long time. And then my mommy said, "Why don't we do toss rings in a bucket?" And then girls filled the rings up with water. And then mommy had a good idea. Why don't we get paintbrushes and paint it? Paint this.
So they're painting while I am working on weeding up front here because the weeds came in the compost and just kind of made a mess. This is the second bucket of weeds. I've got a little bit more to go, but the painting worked like a charm to keep them happy for a while. We had a urgent call to use the potty. So I'm in. I think I'm done. Lillian's gotten up. I did 4 buckets of weeds this morning, and I'm going to call it a quit. And yes, I gave them to the chickens too. Someone's grumpy. She's learned a new thing of blowing raspberries. Right? Must be all part of that leap. And then Peter is entertaining the girls back there, and they're playing tower, tent, something like that. Peter's snowplow. Look at that mess. Wow. Keeps him busy. I was doing a little bit of research about drying oregano, and my plant is so huge, I'm going to give it a shot and see how well it works. You can see how big this oregano plant grew. I never knew it got so big. So I'm hoping that by harvesting it and trimming it back, it'll help it. I trimmed some of the oregano, but there's a lot more to trim. This is all the oregano I trimmed so far, and it was 5 3/4 ounces of oregano, although I'm sure that would be several bunches at the grocery store. I never buy fresh herbs, so I'm not sure how the price compares, but I grew it for free. Now I'm gonna wash it and dry it, and I might not wash it. It looks pretty clean. I might just shake off the dirt, and then I'm going to try using the dehydrator on it. Now I'm just gonna throw it on the tray. I've never done this before, but I read online and went to the one of the extensions, state extensions, and they said dehydrating it is the best way to preserving the oils and the flavor. They also said it takes about 1 to 3 hours, just depending on how much you have. So we're gonna give this a shot. I've got time today and see how well it works. I mean, there's no harm in trying, and I have so much of it. Okay, I think that looks full. So we'll get another tray here. Okay, there we go. Put that on there. And we used to use this dehydrator all the time for apples in the fall, but we haven't done it the last couple of years because, well, we've been a little crazy busy, you know, with babies and everything else. But maybe this year. We used to do lots of apple slices, and the kids would eat them as snacks in the winter time. She already made this gorgeous loaf of bread, and we're going to be enjoying that for lunch today.
Grace! Turn off the video camera, Gracie. She's saying boom, 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 boom.
Okay, you're pointing it the wrong direction, Grace. Okay, Grace is now vlogging. Hey, Grace, you have to point the camera in the right direction.
I've had the oregano on the dehydrator for 3 hours, and my dehydrator has a setting on it so you can control the temperature. I set it just a little bit below 100, and the inside looks like this. So it's definitely not dry yet after 3 hours. I guess I'll just let it go and see what happens. I tried to take a nap myself with Grace and lay down with her, and no sooner did I start to fall asleep and Lillian woke up. Classic. It's like the girls all tag team against me. So Lillian got up, she played really well, she was happy. She was really cranky earlier today. I'm not sure why, but she was just cranky, which isn't really normal for her, but it could be teeth, who knows. But she played really sweetly on the floor for about an hour, and I'm working on some freezer meals, getting that menu figured out because I want to do some freezer meals this month so we can kind of ease into August and the school schedule too. And in the past, when I've done the freezer meals, it just really helps run everything a little bit more smoothly, and that's my goal right now. So I was really happy that Lillian played so nicely so I could get a few of those menus figured out. It's definitely not done yet, but it's a start. I'm trying a new recipe for dinner tonight. It's the Boston Market Tuscan chicken something or other. I saw it on Pinterest. It looked really good. I have all the fresh ingredients, and that's what I'm preparing right now. Whoop, Lillian's up, but she's being a little cranky. Here it is, all my crazy kitchen right now, trying to do multiple things at once. You put the seasonings under the chicken breast skin, and then you put salt and pepper on the top of the skin, and then we're gonna let this cook. Lydia over here is working on making some breadsticks for our dinner. This is all the dough that the girls made earlier last week, and we need to use it up. So what better way than to make some breadsticks for dinner? This is the first tray of breadsticks. So what I put on here is some of this. I love this stuff. This is grapeseed, garlic, and parsley oil from Watkins. And then I put some crushed or chopped fresh herbs. This is oregano and basil, fresh from the garden. So I put that on here after putting on my oil. Then I did salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, and then just a little bit of regular mozzarella cheese.
There's Lily. Lily is watching
so soft.
Mommy doing it
Because you didn't add quite enough flour.
while I'm holding her.
The breadsticks are done, at least the first tray. You can put it in here for Mommy. No, you can't eat it. We're going to put it out on the dinner table. Thank you. I'll get you a couple more. The breadsticks are done, and we weren't really sure how they were going to turn out because the girls, first of all, made the dough, which was a little runny, and then it got left out for 24 hours. So it had a little sour smell to it, like sourdough. No, don't eat it. Put it in here. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the food just in case it was bad. But it turned out it's just like sourdough. And the toppings, the girls didn't quite put enough salt in the dough, so it didn't have a lot of flavor. But I put the salt on the toppings, and this came out really, really good. So I'm really happy I could take something that wasn't quite as tasty into something that we're all going to be able to eat and be part of our dinner. And the girls are excited about it too. Does that look good, guys? What do you think, Grace?
Pizza.
The pizza, kind of like pizza.
And the thick one because, well, Mommy didn't exactly evenly divide up the dough. But such is life. It looks good. It smells good. I'm sure it'll taste good.
It is only 9:30 and the little girls are sleeping, or at least they're settled down. And I've already edited the video. I'm going to go to my shop and I'm going to try to get a video of me recorking a saxophone neck. So I will see you at my shop in a few minutes. I'm here at my shop. And my nice, neat, clean workbench is here to welcome me. And I'm just going to put out the carpet, take out the old nasty stuff. I have everything all set up for the video. I have the new carpet laid down, and I have my patient on the operating table. And I have my light boxes up and running. Now I just need to put the camera on the tripod and start filming.